on mic. Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time Live from Casey's Cause Studio. It's Thursday?
It is Thursday.
Yes.
It is.
So far. Time flies when you're having fun.
Sure, definitely.
I was totally unprepared.
It definitely flies when you're retired, Kevin.
I don't want to hear any more. Thanks, Dean. Dean, the older member of my class, is here with me tonight. So.
And reaping the benefits of being young.
Right. Good for you, though. We have a full house tonight. Members of the Met. Lots of changes going on down there for the better, and a lot of cool things coming up. Do you want to go around the room and state your position? You're like, you two are top dogs, right?
Nah, it's all him.
Oh, all right. Give me your name and your royalty title. If you
My royalty title?
Royalty. Yes.
Excellent. So I'm Bill Pilot. I'm the president of Martinsville Arts Council. And yes, so we recently combined our organization with the Met, which is super exciting, and I'm sure we'll talk more about that coming up.
Are you still involved with chess?
Still involved with chess.
The greatest show ever to this day, still, from the little guys that were in here.
And coming back in March.
We need to.
It's coming back in March.
We need to have men.
Yeah.
Young lady, how are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
You're always fabulous.
Oh, thank you. It's always fun to come back here.
Yes.
And I'm super excited because, hi guys, I'm Kari from the Met. I'm the executive director. Sorry, I just jumped in. So obviously we are just super excited. We're always excited to be here with you. But we are super excited. Of course, we've got Bill with us, and we're going to keep having Bill with us. Yes. So, and the whole Martinsville Arts Council. I mean, it's just so great that we get to combine, all of these wonderful, strong community people who love the arts, who love fun, who love community, and want to put it all together. So, it's perfect. Okay, and we've got a special guest here, and he's from another country. Okay, he's from here. He's from here. Guys, this is Dr. Justin Rollins, and this is his book. So we have not only an author, but a PhD in, what is it called?
Well, the technical term is communication and culture, but it's film studies.
He knows all about movies. He knows everything about the movies. So much so he's written this book that you can buy at Fables and Fairy Tales, because we're also collaborating with them.
Raise it up just enough to show the actual name of the book, because you cannot
Fables
see
and Fairy Tales.
There you go. Imagining the Method.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question. You said he's from another country.
Yes.
But he's born here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So technically he's not from another country. Or did he get dual?
Not yet. Someday. But no, I born in Muncie, but grew up in Martinsville.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated a little bit after you guys, just like a decade.
Right. Muncie's odd, but it's not another country.
No. So, yeah. It depends on who you ask.
Right.
But no, I've lived in Canada for the last 2.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you're down here visiting?
Yep, visiting my folks, bringing my kiddo down to spend some time with the grandparents. And I've been in conversation with Kari and Dean for months and months and months, just kind of keeping track of all the great stuff that is going on with the Met, and knew I would be here, and we all talked like, let's do something. So
Sure.
So yeah.
And it's Fair Week next week, so if you're here all week, you get to go experience that Morgan County Fair.
Oh, we are. So my kiddo, who's 5, has never experienced a county fair before.
Oh boy.
It's just not a thing in Ontario. So we're going tomorrow for lunch, and I'm like, man, you have no idea how awesome it's going to be. Like, because he loves farm equipment.
Oh yeah.
And he loves farm animals, and he loves like fried food. And I'm like,
Elephant
yeah,
ears.
buddy. Elephant ears. I mean, like he's going to be in heaven.
Taco stand, donut stand. Anyway. Dino, how we doing, sir?
I'm good.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm volunteer at the theater. I'm on the movie committee. Actually, I am the movie committee right now, but we're going to fix that.
Movie committee.
we need to add a few people to that so that we get better insights besides just me. So, do movies. I work with the movie agent to procure the movies. And
I'm not jumping ahead here, but that's not easy.
it's not.
There's a lot of people are like, why don't they show this? Why don't they show that? Just like Rob on getting big headline
Yeah.
singers or entertainers to come to our area.
Yeah. So like
It takes money.
it takes money and
a
it
lot
takes
of
timing. So
luck.
between Christmas and New Year's, we wanted to do a matinee. So we're like, Toy Story is the perfect one.
Right.
We knew there was a new one coming out in June. We thought, let's get out ahead of it. We'll get the original one before they embargo it. Meaning they pull them all. It was already embargoed. You can't. They pulled all the other previous Toy Stories back. They wanted to save your interest in the new movie.
Really?
So they locked it down, and it may be next spring before you can
Now,
show
did
it.
I see correctly? There's a Shrek 5 coming out.
Probably.
Yes.
Shrek 2 is
Yes.
the greatest movie ever made, but that's between me and my kids. But Shrek 5, I cannot wait for. I'm just saying.
But yeah,
That's gonna
so-
be fun. And they're all back. It looked like.
A lot of movies. I mean, you've got a
Hello, Cindy.
money up front that you've got to pay. What is it? The term they use for that? Advance. You got to advance money up front, and then you pay a certain percentage of the house take, and you know it's a whole thing. It's a rabbit. The worst part was getting approved by all the studios and going through all the applications and the back and forth with the legal teams.
Don't you think I feel like Dean and I signed more papers with movie studios than I've ever signed in buying a home. Yes, it was a lot.
Warner Brothers, Paramount, Universal. I mean, you were in conversation, emailing back and forth with people at these places in LA, and it was an experience.
Nonstop.
I mean, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm accountable for at this point. There's a lot of documents.
Well, there's been some changes going on.
Yes.
Can you walk us through that a little bit?
Sure. I mean, so we've been in discussion for a little while, and it finally came together where we've brought the Martinsville Arts Council and the Met together under one organization. The reason being is that this gives us a lot more flexibility in terms of the things we can do, engaging with sponsors, engaging with the community. I mean, obviously, you probably can tell it takes a little bit of money to make things run, and so this way we can go search for grants that'll help us run.
So the city was kind of in control of it, correct?
Correct,
At one point
yes.
in time.
Yes.
So but you guys are now nonprofit,
Correct.
and the two groups together, you're going to form
Yeah.
and the board and all that fun stuff.
Correct. So we kind of think of what we do as sort of we operate. So we make sure that the both theaters, we still have the depot.
Is it depot or depot? Because I go with the flow on that.
Depot.
I say depot sometimes.
That's fine. Well, hey, as long as you come, we call it whatever you want.
Now, I did a mission for a role once when our studio was downtown.
Yes.
They were doing the big movie murder mystery where they had the big feast and there were nights. And I auditioned for Fiddle Pants
Yes.
in the story and got the role.
Yes.
But we were just getting this going and work and life, and all my kids were little at the time, and they wanted rehearsals every night at the depot.
Right.
And I was like, I can't do. I apologize.
Well,
but I'll do it again. So I want to be a thespian at some point in time.
well, we'd love to have you. There are actually a couple of things we've been thinking about that would involve members of our community. We've been thinking about what we could do at the Met Theater, a live show.
Sure.
And there's some things where we can have like special guest stars come up and do roles and parts of that. If you're interested, we'd love to have you do that. I think.
Oh, I would find that fascinating for sure.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah.
That would be, especially if you help draw interest to. Downtown's thriving right now, in my opinion, and you can see it. And once they get the courthouse done, hopefully, it just takes off from there. But you want to keep the interest going on that theater, that big beautiful sign when you come down the road, and you're like, wow, that's back, you know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. 300. What's 300 and something?
326 seats.
326
Yeah.
seats.
Nice.
And it's a beautiful building.
It is.
So
inside and out. So
And I mean, these guys have already proven we can do live shows there, we can do movies there, we can do concerts there, we can do speakers there, we can do a little bit of everything. I think you even had companies come in and do special events there. So.
We had the seniors from high school, the graduating seniors saw a movie there. We had the third grade from Smith and the fourth grade from Smith come in during the day one morning in May and see a movie.
Yeah, so they were reading books about whatever, like because of Winn-Dixie, and then they got to see the movie because of Winn-Dixie, and then like the other grade they were studying about jazz music and reading all about that and learning. Of course, I was a music teacher, so then they're learning about it with me, but then they got to come see The Princess and the Frog, and then have it all put together like a big culminating, big curricular
The seniors
fun
voted
thing
on a movie, and it was not mandatory. It was part of senior week, and half the class showed up for Real Steel at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday morning.
Wow.
And had popcorn for breakfast, and it was well received. And
Nothing wrong with that.
we want to do that every year. We had to get it. We had it sponsored. We want to do that every year. It's just an awesome use of the facility.
Right.
Yeah.
So better access to grants and better way to get money coming into the facility.
Right.
Which everything costs to run.
Well, upfront money, Dean was talking about we have to do advances, right? So like this makes it easier for us to make that happen.
Right.
So we can schedule shows a little bit more flexibly. I mean, look, it's all for the community.
Right.
So
And the city still owns it. Just like Buskirk, Chumley, and Bloomington, city-owned, 501c3 operated. Carmel Palladium, Palladium is city-owned, 501c3 operated. We found out there's a reason the city doesn't own and operate these things. It was a challenge.
It just is. Well, and I mean, and it's
growing pains.
right. But it does make sense because, when you're in entertainment and things move very quickly, and well, that's very different than the world of all of the political red tape and the everything and the auditors and wait, why did you give an advance to to this and that, whatever. So now we can have a little more flexibility and operate a little bit more like a business. And instead, of course, I mean, we want to dot every I and cross every T. We want to do everything correctly.
I mean, it is a business.
Woo!
It is a business.
It is. So
it's a theater, but it is a business.
right,
we work
right.
for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we work for fun.
We work for fun.
Right.
And when we go to work, we have fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a good move for the community and the city and you guys as a whole.
I think so.
So are you expanding personnel? Are you decreasing? Can we discuss any of that or no?
What, we're already firing people?
I'm
jeez.
I'm gonna look at the unemployment numbers tomorrow.
Volunteer
fired 5 people.
I mean, look, one of the things I know about Martinsville is there's a group of people in this city that are very involved and volunteer a lot.
Yes, sir.
And they're usually the first ones to show up, and I know a lot of them are already involved.
Yes, sir.
If you are somebody who's on the fence and you want to get involved in something like what we do, we'd love to have you. I think probably when I think about expansion, probably what we need are more volunteers.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I was trying to work my way towards. That and sponsors. I don't know if you want to go with that later, but you brought that up as far as now you can get sponsors.
Yes.
I want to get to Justin, though, because I know he's kind of on a time restraint here. But my question to you, sir.
Yeah.
At what point in time in your life did you know you were all about movies? Was this in high school? So you went to college for this.
Mm-hmm. Originally, I went to college to be a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
And then I realized, at the 11th hour, that wasn't what I wanted to do. And I just happened to be taking a film class with the person who became eventually my mentor. And I realized, oh my gosh, you could have a job where you teach people about movies. That's amazing. I want to know more about that. So I went to IU. I stayed an extra year, got a second major because I was history major, did all that stuff. And but I mean, I don't know. Growing up here, I watched a lot of Channel 4 and a lot of the kind of
Cowboy Bob, Janie.
Cowboy Bob, yeah, and the Sammy Terry, the old 1950s B horror movies,
late night,
the old Tarzan, the Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan movies, right? And I love that stuff.
Cisco Kid, all of classics.
I just love that stuff, and I grew up. I'm a child of the '80s, and so I was really, really happy that Kari and Dean had picked a film like Footloose for Saturday. That's one of the movies that I grew up watching. The Indiana Jones movies, Ghostbusters, all that stuff. That was just that was just really formative for me. So to find out later, decade or more later, that you could have a job where you're doing that for a living is great, especially now because you're kind of competing for kids' attention with TikTok, and Instagram.
30-second movies are it.
Yep.
I have a daughter, actually the oldest twin, Shelby. I don't know if you know. she started out, she didn't want to go to school. She could have. She started out working at AMC in Bloomington. Popcorn, front desk. She now works for corporate AMC, and the kid watches 30 plus movies a month. That's why I ask you, because she is a movie buff. If you mention a movie, she's either seen it or it's in my queue. So, but that's why I had to ask.
That's incredible.
What time did you?
Yeah, it really was in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, and it wasn't, it was a nice combination of like 80s movies, like as they were just coming out, and then like old stuff that really threw Channel 4. We didn't have cable TV in my household.
We did not.
So it was Channel 4. Yeah.
Didn't have a remote either. This was a remote, right?
It was Channel 4, and then the occasional like British comedy you'd watch. It was rerun on PBS.
Benny Hill.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Benny Hill, Faulty Towers,
Yeah.
Monty Python every now and then when Mom and Dad were sleeping.
Check out the UHF channels 20, 30, and 40.
That's right. But I feel like that's informed, so much the way I think about movies, and informed the way, like the book I wrote is really about acting and how we think about acting and actors and how we talk about them and how what they do and the way that they get kind of promoted by studios often end up being very different things.
Sure.
So the idea of method acting is kind of embodies that distinction between what the practice is and kind of how it's promoted and all that stuff.
So I know you lived here at some point in time.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you'd see a facility like that, the Met here in Martinsville? And what is your take moving forward?
No, well, I was quizzing Kari about this the other day because she's not from Martinsville originally. So I asked her if she'd ever heard of Cinema 37 because that was again a really important thing for me. But I also felt like that was kind of a bit of an indicator of kind of the standing of movies for a time, that it was located right next to the sewage treatment plant, and I was like,
Bowling alley.
the bowling alley. So like being a kid in the 80s meant that you come out of the movie, wait for your parents to pick you up next to the people kind of making their way out of Monday's Blues, right? And the faint whiff of the sewage treatment facility. I was like, that's just kind of that's
There
gonna
may have been alcohol behind the building.
seared into my mind. But no, I mean, when and you guys can speak to this because you were a little bit older than me, so you definitely were aware of it. But the downtown really was kind of in its kind of the throes of decline throughout the 80s. Yeah, and I can still remember when the JCPenney's was downtown, and like there were still some sort of
Sears.
Yeah, and you could see vestiges of the old movie theaters downtown, right? Like the is Super Sports still?
Still
So like you can tell,
First movie I ever saw was at Super Sports.
Really? Okay.
I saw King Kong there. The new one that came out in the 70s. The new one.
I think I
The
saw.
Jessica Lange.
Yes.
I think I saw James Bond with my mom and brother Tim there one time. Maybe.
I did a project when I was in graduate school on downtown Martinsville and in the 1920s and its kind of leisure industries between the theaters and the sanitariums and all that stuff. And I mean, for a time it was supporting 2 or 3 downtown theaters.
Sure. So,
and to get to your question, I honestly I did not foresee this coming. So like when I heard through my dad, who's done a number of projects with the city as a landscape architect, like I was like, oh, I have to know more, and so eventually he connected me with Dean and with Kari, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing to follow like what they've been doing with the Met. I mean, it's such a fantastic hub already for so much programming in the city, which is exactly what you want a theater to be. It doesn't just have to be about movies, right? Because movie theaters have never just been about movies. They always have been home to a lot of community making.
We got concerts and plays and everything else in store.
And 2 theaters, right? So we get the small theater, the Depot.
Can't forget about the Depot.
I mean, so for smaller
It's bigger in there than what you think, though, too.
Yeah.
How many people's it hold? Seat-wise?
56.
Yeah, it's much larger.
It's amazing. You go inside. It's like the clown cars, right?
Yes.
You're like, it's incredible.
And to think that's the old train stop, it's just fascinating.
I mean, I just came from the dress rehearsal for Sweeney Todd, and by the way, that's going to be a fabulous show. I just saw the very beginning of it. It's incredible. I'm serious. It is an amazing show. So people need to get out and see that.
Interested in seeing that.
Oh yeah. Well, we just did a collaboration last weekend.
That's right.
So at again with the connecting and the community. So we showed the movie Sweeney Todd with Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, and that was award winning. And then all these actors and directors came over from the depot in full costume, full makeup, did a whole meet and greet with people. People could buy their tickets.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's so cool.
So just kind of priming everybody for, okay, we're doing this show live, but if you want to see, how does Hollywood do this?
Right.
Because it's all about storytelling. It's all about entertainment. And, well, I remember my first day in Theater 101 class back in college. I remember the professor said, I need you to write down your definition of theater. What is theater? And I thought, oh, for heaven's sakes, it's the dumbest thing. I thought, let's get to some meat and potatoes. And we all kind of shared what we thought that was.
Right.
And I just thought, well, it's people get up on stage and they do a show and it entertains people, blah. And he said, no. It is the willing suspension of disbelief. Everybody knows when you go to see a show at the depot that those are real people in costume just pretending. When you go see a movie, it's the same thing with just more special effects or whatever. But you willingly sit and go, I'm ready for a story.
Right.
I'm ready to get sucked into something, and forget about my day, forget about my week, whatever, forget about what's on the news feed. I just want to have a cathartic experience and connect with people, whether it's, back in London, Charles Dickens times, or in the 80s and Footloose time, whenever the time is, or, in the future in Star Wars, whatever.
It's a connection you're trying to get, that's for sure.
Right.
For
It's
sure.
really, really neat. So I just love how all of this connects too. Yeah.
See, we're just beginning to come up with ideas of how, the different places can work together and do
Sure.
things together. We can attract things it's just a lot of possibilities, and we're 1 week into this collaboration.
So this is all fresh.
Oh, brand spanking new.
Really?
July 1st.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So
And you guys
Yeah.
kept it quiet well. I normally get all the rumors, but this one I missed out on. And I've been at least 2 or 3 conversations with you in the last 2 weeks. So
I know nothing.
scratch Dean for Christmas.
Okay, so speaking of collaborations,
Yes.
so
Let's move on here.
Fables and Fairy Tales, we love them. They are on the square. They are just
Fantastic
the
bookstore.
They
most
have funny TikToks too. I'm just saying.
wonderful place, right? The most wonderful place. So they have multiple copies of Justin's book. And he, of course, will be on hand to sign away those copies on this Saturday night at 7 o'clock. So from 7 to 7:30, and the doors will open at 6. So you can come at 6, come early, start getting your popcorn, get in the mood.
This Saturday night.
This Saturday night. And then our friends from Fables and Fairy Tales will be there. You can even do an advanced order. And if you do, I think it's you save like 10% or something like that. But anyway, so come on for that. And then, this is really, really cool. He's going to do some fun things with us before the movie. So a half hour before the movie, we've got a game show that's going to happen?
Yeah, I'll say a few things about.
So you got improv a half an hour before the show. Is that what we got going on?
I'm gonna do a 10-minute version of the movie Footloose.
I love it.
I will not eliminate a single dance number. I'm gonna do it in triple time. So
I want to see the gymnastics from when he was in the warehouse.
Checking out the tractors.
Right, yeah, that's right. Sean, one of the Penn brothers was in that.
Chris Penn.
Chris Penn.
He was the
big
buddy.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Penn and a very young Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yes.
She's like 18 years old when she makes that
Phenomenal
movie.
cast.
Yeah, it's a really
Laura
good cast.
Singer played his love interest, I think.
Yes, Laura Singer, yes.
You know the tie-in with us in that movie?
What's that?
You know what the tie-in with us in that movie is? It was our theme for the prom.
It was.
Footloose.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had goofy hats that said Footloose on us. So looking back,
Well, and it was based on a news report about a town in rural Oklahoma
Yes.
that had prohibited dancing, public dancing, and this high school prom was set to be the first time that
Singing and dancing.
Singing and dancing,
because
yeah.
of the car wreck and the kids. And
Yes. Yeah. And so, I looked up the city because I did not recognize. I lived in Tulsa for 10 years before I moved to Canada. I was a professor at the University of Tulsa. I was like, oh, I wonder if that's anywhere near. It's nowhere near where I was. It's like way out in the Dust Bowl, part of the
further out west.
Yeah, much further out west. But yeah, I mean, it's such a great story. So I'll be like giving a little bit of like some tidbits about it, some trivia stuff. But we're also going to have a little bit of a game show called Know Your Bacon, because Kevin Bacon has been in so many movies. Sometimes as the lead, sometimes as a supporting actor, sometimes just as a cameo, sometimes as himself. And so we're going to have a little bit of trivia for the audience to see how well they know their bacon.
I literally scoured the internet looking for I thought surely I can find fake bacon.
Where did you find that?
This is Amazon. So everyone that comes is getting a bacon bandage. And if you get your popcorn, I also got this on Amazon. You can get the bacon salt to go with.
Have me at bacon salt.
We've got some bacon accessories. It's going to be a party.
Something about Kevin Bacon, I just thought of it. We've been in action since December showing movies. This will be the third movie we've shown with Kevin Bacon in it.
Sure.
A Few Good Men, Apollo 13, and now this. And we haven't shown anything, right?
6 degrees.
One thing with John Travolta. One thing with
Oh yeah, Grease.
We think about Kevin Bacon's career. I mean, he's in National Lampoon's Animal House in what 76, 77.
Everything's
screaming. Yeah.
And he's basically at year 50 of a film career, which is that's rarefied air. So that's pretty amazing. But we'll
Trains and Automobiles. He's in a cameo of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
He is.
Where's he at in that?
At the beginning, he's the one that he and
he takes the cab from Steve Martin's character.
Yeah, he's the one that takes the cab from Steve.
I didn't even know.
And they just did that because he had literally just finished a movie with John Hughes. She's having
That's
her babies.
hilarious.
And he's like, I will do whatever you want. He's like, oh, funny you ask. Be in New York tomorrow to shoot
One
this.
shot, done deal, you're out. Yeah.
I had never heard that
That's
story.
phenomenal.
I was
never
wondering
knew
why he was
that.
there.
Now I have to go. Well, I want to watch it now.
We're showing it in November.
I'll watch it before then.
Okay.
I got to.
And so because he's done so much for so long, you really can. All of us can fit within 6 degrees. Kevin Bacon. I mean, I'm 3 degrees removed because I went to grad school with a guy, Christian Lander, who dropped out, went to LA and became a writer and ended up as one of the lead writers and producers on the show Blackish, which is Lawrence Fishburne, who was in Mystic River with Kevin Bacon. It's like you just can't escape it. He's been so much. He's so prolific. And so I'm not surprised that he's been so prolific on.
Well, and we're in the room with you, so now we're 4 degrees.
Well, my coworker's son moved to LA to get into acting after he left IU and became friends with Kevin Bacon's daughter and was over there drinking beers with Kevin Bacon.
See?
Oh.
See?
Now we're back to 3 degrees.
Wow.
Wow.
So we're all super excited for Saturday. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We'll have 30 minutes of kind of pre-film content. I've got some 1984 era trailers that will screen right before the movie, and of course the movie itself, which is it's going to be fun. And it's a great venue to watch a movie.
Yes.
And it's different. I tell people all this, and some people don't believe me. It's not the same as streaming it on your television at home on your couch.
Oh, no.
In your pajamas.
Yeah.
It's just not.
I'm not going to go there in my pajamas, though. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
we'd accept that if you want to. It's just different. I realize you can stream it probably for free, but it's not the same thing. And also, it's the soundtrack of the 80s, in my opinion. I think the movie's got the soundtrack of the 80s.
Yep.
Oh, we can argue that another day because there's Rocky IV that would probably.
It's a good one. That's another show.
That soundtrack's over the top.
It is.
So.
It really is.
But yeah, the movie itself, Footloose, is phenomenal. Kevin Bacon's phenomenal. That is going to be very interesting to see. Your pre-show.
Yeah. It's gonna be great, and I'll hang out. And Kari's got some amazing stuff.
I also ordered one more thing, but it doesn't come in yet. It's I was like, I need one thing that actually looks like a piece of bacon. I haven't thought about could we make bacon, and I thought, oh, it's so greasy. I'm like, no, I don't want to go down in history as the person that greased up the beautiful place.
I would be in there to eat.
We tried to look up like bacon slap bracelets. You know,
Yeah, we thought that'd be perfect.
Like, that'd be perfect, but
No,
alas,
they don't make them.
It's like the one thing Amazon doesn't have.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to make $1 million,
that'd be
go make those.
Big bacon should have been all over this.
right.
Right?
Fake.
Right? We were shocked.
Call Hormel right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have for you, he doesn't know this. I bought, it's a dog chewy toy, but it's a big bacon and it squeezes. It says, it goes squeaky, squeaky. So when people get answers correct, we can just give them that great Pavlovian,
Yep,
you know.
I like it. Well, yeah, you got to give your audience some affirmation.
Yes,
right?
yes. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. So there we go.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'll hang out after the movie if people want to talk about book stuff or whatever. And we really hope that people not only support the Met but also support the bookstore, because it's another bookstores are another super important kind of community.
They seem to have taken off recently though, and seem to be doing well over there. So like I said, they're a fun bunch.
I think the goal is to do more authors at the theater.
Oh, we're working on that too. We're working on that for next year. It takes a really long time. That's an extremely. It's funny the things we've learned that we just thought, oh, it's just go ahead and do it. Oh gosh, no,
There's a long runway for those things.
Yes.
This is something we could think about here. So one of the things I just read about is there is a particular grant that the Indiana Arts Commission gives, and it's directed toward a project, right? So the idea is you come to them with, this is an event you want to do. They like it when it's kind of involves multiple types of art. You come to them, so this is what you want to do. They'll help support it financially. So with these things where we're talking about how do we combine books and movies and do it live in a theater and this kind of stuff, that's the kind of idea that they're interested in. Mm-hmm. So let's think about these kinds of things, right? And how can we do this? And maybe we bring things to town that bring people from outside of Indiana to Martinsville, right? No reason we can't think,
How many other facilities across central Indiana are like ours? Is there many?
Obviously, there's the Art Craft. There's the Paramount in Anderson.
That's
I know
two.
they've got one in Fort Wayne, which we've been in contact with.
But Anderson and Fort Wayne, you're probably not going to drive to there.
You're not.
So
The Buskirk Chumley in Bloomington does a lot of different.
forgot about that one.
They're terrific.
There's one in Vincennes, but I think it just shows movies. I think it might even just show new movies. It's an old theater, but it might not. It may be new movies. It may be new movies only. I'm not really sure on that.
So not many.
They're all across the country, but not a ton in Indiana. Yeah.
Now you guys can set the standard. So
We're so lucky. It's just we've got something really, really special.
Absolutely.
And all the right people. I mean, for you to have just reached out to us on an email and say, "Hi, I'm just so excited. I'm from Martinsville. I'm so excited that the town I grew up in and graduated from high school has this, and I would just love to come and be a part of something." And so,
there you go.
wow.
So I'm hoping, since this is kind of home base for him from the standpoint of his parents here, we can do this a couple times a year.
Yeah.
You pick them, we'll give you a list of movies, and if you're going to be in town, and you can say, hey.
And look, I'm a professor. I love to talk.
Yeah. There you go.
Put a podium up there and just let him ramble on.
Oh gosh! Oh my goodness!
You have a lot of stuff in front of you, young lady. A lot of stuff
I do.
we need to talk about.
Well, you know what? Now, do you have a 5-year-old that needs to go to bed?
It is 8:34, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you need to go, we understand. Yes, we really have. We've all put the 5-year-old to bed.
My 5-year-old's at 26 now, and then still,
Well, this has been great, guys.
Yeah, it's very nice meeting you, sir.
Yeah, you guys as well. And hope to see folks out on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes, of course. All right, bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Okay, here we go. We've got all kinds of movies, and we've got all kinds of concerts. So right now, of course, Rob Helms couldn't be with us tonight because
Rob's still part of the equation. Yes,
he is 100% part of the equation. But by golly, he's busy with concert tonight.
I think Bargersville.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's got a concert tonight.
Yeah.
So
We're down right now.
Oh, of course it is. Because it's summer in Indiana. But guys, you come on down to the Met and pick up one of these. This has every single RD Productions concert for the rest of this year. And there are amazing, amazing concerts coming up. I mean, just this month, if you love the music of Barry Manilow, well, come on down.
Didn't he write the songs
That make the whole world sing.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes. Yeah.
And he also wrote Copacabana too. So
Yes, and that was
They can't all be winners.
huge.
no.
Now. Hey, my friends and I won a whole lip sync contest with Copacabana back
Really?
Yes.
That'd have been fun.
Marion College back in the day. 80, whatever,
the song
something.
itself, if you listen to the words, boy, it's brutal.
It is. We had everyone in our friend group was one of the characters.
Oh.
And wait, if you can remember, blast back to we're on the 80s thing. It was Little Sib's weekend at Marion, and one of our friends, his younger brother, came down. We dressed him up in an Energizer bunny costume, and he interrupted our show to go all the way across the stage, just like they did in the commercials.
classic.
I know, it was fabulous. So anyway, we've got that. The guy who's doing Barry Manilow looks like him, sounds like him, the whole bit. His name is Jay Gates, and that'll be on Saturday, the 18th. And then the incomparable Miss Tina Turner. We've got a Tina Turner tribute band. And again, Rob does an amazing job of picking all of these.
I think she's played her in this area before.
Has she?
I think the name sounds familiar.
It's the show is called Simply the Best,
Yeah.
and that one is on Saturday the 25th. Our concerts with Rob those are always our Saturday events, and then movies are sometimes they're Fridays and sometimes they're Saturdays. So, but
Sometimes Dean gets it wrong on Facebook because he's used to saying Friday. And
I know. Well, it's so funny how we become like automated. So it's a Friday movie. No, it's a Saturday movie this time. Anyway, we've got all of these concerts. There's absolutely something for everyone. And next month we've got the winner of The Voice, Jake Hoot. He was season 17's winner. Mm-hmm. So we want to make sure we've got a really great crowd for that and give him a huge, Martinsville welcome. So there's all of that. We've got more movies.
we do. So
Dean, talk about it.
One, you're good. The big one is this Saturday, Footloose with Dr. Rollins. I think that's going to be really cool. And then we were going to show Dead Poet Society on Friday the 24th, but we decided with the fireworks moving to the 24th, we're not going to try to compete. We're going to scrub that movie.
That's a good call.
So we want to send people downtown. We go to the park.
I mean, they were getting their pitchforks and torches out after the 4th anyway. So
I know. We want to support the park and the fireworks. We will probably show Dead Poet Society early next year, probably maybe as a matinee. I think that rolls a matinee in the wintertime. So we will get Dead Poet Society back. And then the last day of July, the original Karate Kid.
that's an oldie but a goodie.
It is. So,
Mr. Miyagi.
Yep. Wax on, wax
Is
off.
he still with us,
No,
or did he
he's
just
not.
pass? Didn't he?
He's gone.
Recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's his name? Ralph is
He's still there.
going.
Oh, yeah.
And they're fighting each other again.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Cobra Kai.
yeah, Cobra Kai.
We got into
back
that.
at it again.
Oh, that's
I
a
scoffed
great
at it when it
series.
came out.
Yeah, the old on Netflix is great.
I totally scoffed at it. We started watching like this is a bad
Oh,
after all. I got hooked.
it's great because it doesn't take itself very seriously.
No,
I was going to say, so it's worth tuning
Oh,
into.
It is.
Yeah, you'll have fun with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of fun. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
So then we have another one booked for the 8th of August, which is out, and that is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, that would be. Are you running? How many? I don't know. I'm not a Potter guy.
Mm-hmm.
Never have been. But how many movies how many of them are there?
I was just on the internet today looking. There were 8.
I'm not sure.
Or I don't know.
Can you run them all back to back to back to back?
Oh, good gravy.
No,
They're into them.
that would take.
be a
that would be
lot.
rough. Somebody came to us, and it was a good idea. Show the trilogy of Lord of the Rings all in one day.
Yeah.
I got to thinking about it, man. The impact on people trying to do that is probably going to limit who would attend.
Yeah, like 8 hours worth of.
So
movies.
let's do one in January, one in February, one in March.
Sure.
We booked them all at the same time, so they're all approved. They all go up for sale at the same time, and you're breaking it up, and then you're also your concessions will be hit 3 times versus you don't eat so much popcorn a day. So you make some more money off, but it breaks it up.
For 8 hours, I'm eating a lot of popcorn.
Probably
I'm not kidding.
that will come to it over 3 different nights than one solid day.
I mean, I like to see. You got me thinking here now. I like to see the scientific fact on that. Do you stop eating the popcorn because you know the movie's almost over? And if the movie was extended, would you go get more popcorn?
I mean, I think once you start, you don't stop.
No.
There you go. That's it, Bill. That's it, too.
Well, you got 2 hours of movie. I need more popcorn.
That would be really taxing to volunteers. Brad Ferguson, our sound guy, would have to.
He would.
Oh, my goodness.
If you break it up and you do one a month and you book them all together so that when the January one hits, tickets are for sale. You're also selling the one in February and March, and you can go ahead and buy all 3 of your tickets, and you already know in advance and block your calendar out for it. Versus trying to do it all in one day.
6 months out already?
No, we're not. We want to get 3 months out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're planned 6 months out.
I've requested the September movies. The the August movies, we're still waiting on all but one to go from pending to confirmed, and then I've already requested the September movies.
Wow.
Which will include some guy that played football with a gold helmet up north.
Rudy.
And Tombstone.
When are you trying to get Rudy in the house?
It's a Labor Day weekend.
Because Notre Dame has a very good chance of winning a national title this year. Probably one
I
of their
heard that
best.
last year.
Well, this is one of their better.
I know.
I'll cheer for IU.
I know.
Any day of the week. But they have the talent to do
So
this.
that's Labor Day weekend. I think it's a Saturday. I think it's Labor Day Saturday. And then the next week is Tombstone.
It's Ryan's senior year. They got to win this year.
Yeah, it is his senior year.
This is senior year.
Wow.
So, yeah. Can I talk about...
You can talk about whatever you like, sir.
Okay.
I have a fly in here.
There's that's right there. He's right there.
Oh,
anyway.
You had an ample opportunity
You
to
have
get
one
rid
of
of
those
it. I have. We have a fly swatter,
Do you?
but I think I'm gonna have to use my pointer because I don't know where my fly swatter's hiding. I take that back.
Anyway.
Bethany cleans way better than I do, and when she hides stuff, it just goes away.
Anyway,
sorry to interrupt.
No worries at all. No worries at all. So over at the depot, like I mentioned, right now they're doing the final dress rehearsal for Sweeney Todd.
Right.
Opening night's tomorrow. So there are 4 shows this weekend, 4 shows next weekend. I'm absolutely serious. You cannot miss the show. It's wonderful. I don't know if you know the story behind Sweeney Todd, but just listening to so we had, this is a collaboration. So it's Zach Spear and Cameron Grant are the directors, local guys. And they collaborated with J2 on all the choreography and the dancing and everything there.
J2's phenomenal.
They're great. And then I've not met him yet. I intend to. But so the person they brought in to be the vocal coach, he was there just to help with all the vocals. And then we had somebody at the last minute sort of drop out of the production. So he stepped up and he's playing the lead. Okay. Just heard, again, the first bit of it here tonight. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So if you even remotely like theater, you need to get down to the depot and see the show. And you're like right in the middle of it. The theater is, it's a small building.
Yes.
So you're going to get a great show.
Oh yeah, so intimate. You just get sucked into a show at the depot. You just it's just amazing. It's shocking. It is shocking what an amazing job of stagecraft all of the whole crew does down there. How they can take that space and what traditional theater, you think, well, we need to have space above and on the sides and behind, they just whip things in and out. You're like, how did they even
make it bigger than
engineer this?
Yes.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, Rob Enlow, who does a lot of our set design.
Genius.
Yeah, genius. Absolute genius. Other thing I'll mention too is that next month we'll have auditions for our youth program, which is going to be, so Rob Enlow wrote this, he'll direct this, he'll kind of, he'll teach the class the kids participate in. This is for kids between years of 8 years old and 16 years old. And it's going to be about the ghosts of Morgan County.
Oh. So, folklore or is this
you have my attention, Bill.
I figured, I was like,
this is right Dino's alley.
Yes.
Are we talking Step Cemetery ghost or is this?
I don't know, but I think so. I think it's all. I'm just thinking of Mr. Cooksey is all I'm thinking of right now.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Good times.
We did a Porch Time Paranormal once. We got all the equipment and went to a house not far from here.
yeah,
And we did pick up something on mic
awesome.
that sends shivers down my spine to think about it.
We were at Whispers Estates in Mitchell last summer, and I've got video of it, a door opening on its own. We were sitting in the room with the door shut, and it opened on its own.
There's a house right.
You can hear the door. Right?
Oh, I believe it. There's a house right up the road here, and I'll make it quick. But myself, Brad Wilson, Corey Baker, and Bethany, and Bethany and I were in the kitchen, full gear, headsets, monitors, and Bethany and I were listening and watching a front room that had weird stuff going on. That's what they were telling us. So we're just like, okay, we'll watch this. We'll watch the monitors where we have other cameras. Corey went upstairs. Brad was in the basement. Lucky him. But as I'm watching, she had that Christmas tree that would go red, green, white, red, green, white. And I'm watching that and watching the monitor out of the corner of my eye. I see this tree go haywire. And as I go, did you see that, Beth? And she's like, what? And I go, that was kind of weird. The tree just did something goofy. And Corey goes home and listens to all the video. And when I was saying that on mic, now Beth and I are shoulder to shoulder with headphones on. If she goes, I can hear it like she's in my ear. Mm-hmm. You hear, And we've got it recorded and saved to this day. Yep. Cold chill still. And I was like, that wasn't Beth. That wasn't Beth. So yeah, I'd be curious to see that movie, that show.
Yeah.
So when are the auditions for the kids? The kids are 8 to 16.
8 to 16. They're going to happen in August. I don't think we've confirmed the date.
August, okay.
When it'll happen, but it'll be on our website and everything else. So we'll make sure we get it on social media so everybody knows.
Awesome.
For anybody tuning in to talk about weather, we have a gusty storm coming through right now. Maybe a little bit of hail with it at the most. But some strong winds, strong rain, maybe some thunder and lightning. Nothing severe right now. I just checked. Nothing severe labeled for our area, but it looks more scary than what it is. I think. And maybe at one point in time during the day it was worse over in Illinois. But summertime in Indiana, you get these pop-up storms and they blow through and drop the humidity. So didn't mean to interrupt, but I see a few of my normal weather folks popping on here going, are we going to have a tornado? And believe me, I'm not panicking.
No. I was like, I totally get it. With Mike, I'm like, is it going to hail? Let me throw my body over my car. I remember the first time I ever bought a car. You get out of college and you get your first job. And I was driving I don't even know how old the car was that I was driving. And I had called ahead and I knew what I was going to get. And I'm like, I'm on my way. And on my way driving down to Spencer, the back part of my muffler, that had been soldered to the car fell off and I pulled in with that thing dragging. I'm like, hi, I don't know that you're going to want to give me as much money for this car as you thought. So anyway, I get my first.
This was your trade-in.
This was my trade-in. Oh. And so then I go to get my first new car, which was, again, this is dating me, but it was a Geo Tracker. Do you remember the Geo Trackers? They were like a little tiny Jeep-ish kind of thing. Yes. Anyway, so I was so excited. It was a program car, so it was used, but you couldn't even tell. And then I go, my first teaching job, whatever. So I'm at school. I was that's when I was in Terre Haute. And so I was at school and it was terrible with the tornado warnings. And we are up against walls with tables pulled, up. I was teaching junior high at the time, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade. Anyway, and then the hail came. And I was like, my new car. And it did get hail damage. And I thought, really? Why couldn't that have happened to the car where the parts were falling off? Right. I know. So I'm with you on the protect your car.
My son has his car's white and it got hit by hail. And so it's got dimples all over the front. I said, well, think of it like a golf ball. It's going to go faster now.
Like a golf ball.
Like a golf ball.
I like that. That's a great way to reframe it.
Yeah.
Put a big swoosh on the hood and you'll be good.
Exactly.
So what else you got over there, dear? You have a hotel.
Okay, so you know what? I went into Fables and Fairy Tales today, and again, they're just the nicest people.
They are.
Just, and the store is so adorable. They have just, the stock is amazing in there. My mother was actually a librarian. She was an English teacher and went back to school and got her master's in library science. So I always have like an extra little heart for all things bookstores, libraries, books, all of that. But like, you know, I'm like, oh, what can I take with me? And so I'm like, they have little custom stickers that look just like their store. They've got little mugs like their store. Anyway, they're also accepting, I know because I've been cleaning off my shelves, used books, gently used books for a book sale, because that's going to all go to help with authors coming to the Met next year.
Very cool.
So, yeah. So I'm like, well, I will gladly just clean off my shelves and things I've already enjoyed, and now other people can enjoy them and we can help out.
I want to ask this, and I said it while Justin was here. Have you ever thought about doing improv? One night a month, maybe?
Not really.
Now, that's a great idea.
I think that I don't.
So what's
you'd
your
have
act?
to. Yeah. You'd have
He does want to be a thespian.
You'd have to really push it to Bloomington and Indy
Yes.
to get.
But I think they could draw.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, there's circuits up there where they give people 20 minutes or 15 minutes and, to give their best shot, whatever that may be. But you'd really have to. You'd have to structure it pretty tight to start.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what that would all involve.
And maybe it's not once a month. Maybe it's just quarterly or something like that.
Right, and I mean, if you said, "Hey, improv night, Saturday night at 8,"
or Thursday, you could like a Thursday night. Or
yeah,
something like
$5, $20, whatever to get in. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
That would be.
One thing we've talked about before, but is maybe the idea, and this would be something I think fun to do around Christmas time, is like do like an old time radio show, like on the stage, right?
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, something like.
I get an RKO, big mic in front.
Yeah, right?
And a big old table with all the little sound makers.
Doing all the sound effects.
Yeah.
And like
A couple of times, the Artcraft in October has done the War of the Worlds radio broadcast.
Oh wow!
That was on Halloween night.
Yeah,
and
things like
they've
that.
done that a couple of times. That's kind of cool.
So I think it'd be fun.
I mean, if you look at that tower when we first started designing this, if you can imagine the RKO at the top of that, that's where we kind of got the idea.
Yeah.
We used that, and then Ramey did it. He actually did it in Photoshop, Paint.
Yeah.
When he likes doodling in the Paint side of the computer, and he did it in like 2 minutes. And I was like, dude, that's pretty cool. So.
It's awesome.
I can't do that stuff. But now you got Canva and Chat. You can just tell it what you want. Everything does it. So your imaginations are getting left behind. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to hit on? You guys are rolling.
Yeah.
Hit the ground running.
I'm just really glad that we were able to work that out with the Art Council, because in our community especially, we're not Carnival. Collaborations and partnerships is how things get
It
done.
has to happen.
We have to be pulling the same direction.
Yep.
And we need more doers. Kevin, we've talked about this before. Sponsors, but also people want to step up and volunteer and
So
help out.
with sponsorship, I mean, like, obviously you hear kind of what we're doing, and we're trying to appeal to a lot of different people and bring people in. Tell us about, who you're trying to reach with your audience, and we can think about what shows make sense or what types of programs make sense, and would love to put your name on that.
Absolutely. And just to clarify it, Rob's concerts, he already has sponsors for those.
Yeah.
But our shows and our movies, they do not have sponsors. So we would
there was a reason.
Right.
We started sponsoring early on, but then we found out from the auditors that the city, because it was city owned.
I remember
It was city owned.
Yeah.
It was city managed. So it was basically, we were a city committee. You couldn't get sponsors because the auditors said that could be somebody trying to buy favor with the city by sponsoring a movie.
Right.
I'm gonna write a number down on a piece of paper.
Right, and now, but
slide it across.
But
to
now,
you.
once you're 529 managing it, now you're exempt from that.
Yeah.
It frees you up,
Makes sense.
and we don't have to have live stream our meetings. We don't have to publish our meetings. Just
Not that we're trying to be secretive.
No.
But
Oh no,
Well,
please.
it's a lot of red tape.
It is a lot of red tape.
Yeah,
Unnecessary
yeah.
red tape.
if you're government, there's reason for all that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Like-
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to do what we want to do.
But I don't want to be part of that.
Right. Do you have levels of sponsorship, or do you have rates set or anything like that yet?
We've got a draft. As soon as we have a meeting, then we can figure that out. We just gotta get a big old meeting going for
Everybody's on
that.
summer vacations.
Everybody is. Let's
Not
everybody.
everybody. Some of us are ready for the fair.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready.
Oh my goodness.
Seeing you out there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna come back to the
Chuck
bacon.
that here. Chuck that here, please. Oh, she.
Sorry,
Chuck it.
I'm not very good at throwing.
Can I open? Is it a Band-Aid? A bacon Band-Aid?
It hasn't been opened
Okay, I
yet.
won't
But
open it.
you can.
No.
You should take it. You should take one
No.
and just put it on.
Well, I mean,
I mean, that's why I bought them.
belongs in, you know,
I was going to say,
Museum behind you.
I was hoping that I opened a can I smell bacon. That was my
There were scented stickers,
See?
but I was afraid that might not work out. I thought we're just going to stick with the Band-Aid.
And we start off being sued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Jokes.
Let's pass on that one.
I'm going to cut the top.
Do it. Yes. Smells like Band-Aids.
Band-Aids.
Smells very
like plastic,
like
and
clinic.
antiseptic.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Smells like the clinic at the high school.
Yeah, there you go.
They got these.
They got
in there.
there are 50 in there. Yeah.
I guess they weren't going to spray the room.
We could not believe we were scouring the internet.
look at that.
They're all connected. You would think even Oriental Trading would have it, but no.
I'm going to do this. I'm going. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's
look
like
at
old
the
licking sticks from back then.
look
They're
at
all-
that. You can even see that it's bacon. Oh, you got to hold up a whole slab.
Hang on.
This is nice.
Look at that.
Now that's nice. Those do look good.
I mean, more
Nice.
bacon should come that way, just like
It should. Wouldn't that be great? I know.
I'm just
Fantastic. Well, there you go. We got
Now,
to come at 7 to the Met on Saturday.
I was like, I don't want to take this out.
Know your bacon.
Doors open at
It's a
6.
game.
sweet.
The pre-program starts at 7, movie at 7:30.
And why are we showing
49
bacon?
minutes, So
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, Footloose, one of the greatest movies ever made. And I'm sorry, but the remake of that was horrible.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
It's,
me neither.
I have standards.
Standards.
I don't want to open it yet. I don't want to put it on.
Really?
mean-
You're gonna wait till Saturday?
Yeah, put it on the forehead.
That's great.
Bacon on the forehead. My head's so hot, it's fried bacon on there. Hello, Dan. Well, guys, it's always a pleasure. I'm sorry, I was kind of befuddled when I looked up and Mr. Pilot's here and Dean's here. I'm like, is there a show? They're like,
Yeah, it's your show.
dummy. I'm trying to drop stuff. I just got off the phone with people. They were going out to the fair and drop stuff off. Thursday night's a lot easier to go set up stuff than Friday night because tomorrow night's going to be very hectic out there. So I figured, why not go tonight, throw my stuff out there, and then I can reorganize when I get out there tomorrow and bring out whatever else I need. And so I had taken a couple chairs. I was coming back, get a couple tables, a couple more chairs. And then I was like, Bill, what are you doing here? And he goes, I'm here for a show.
told to be here.
Well, because Mr. Hughes was just here.
Yeah.
Doc was just here.
Yeah.
He had dropped off the MHS Decathlon photos and gave us the thank you card and everything for going to the Nationals. And we were talking about that. And he must have just pulled out of the parking lot when you pulled up. So that was a great group of kids.
Yes.
And it's outstanding what he's doing. And they'll be back. I said, get him in here in January next year because I think state's in February, and then of course nationals are in April or whatever. But it's in Minnesota this year, so you're not flying out to California. So,
Yeah.
but they're a great group, and they gave us the thank you card. And can't tell you thank you. You guys don't need to do that. We enjoy having you guys in here, so it's all fun to me. It's all fun to me.
Yeah. And remember, and Sweeney Todd opens tomorrow at the depot.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
That's wrong movie.
So this weekend and next weekend, and I think there are 4 shows each weekend. MartinsvilleArts.org.
Now you got to
Check
promise
it
me
out.
when there's a role pops up that you think I should audition for, you let me know.
First call.
I'm telling you.
Ooh, big cameo.
My, no, I want the role.
Ooh, he wants to go
I want the full deal.
seriously
Let's
into
do
it.
This way. What's the role you've always wanted to play?
Yeah, let's ask you the
Then
question.
We'll build the show
The
around that.
wealthy podcaster that sits in the studio. And Dean just smirked and looked
Porch
away.
Time Follies.
Porch Time Follies.
Porch Time After Dark.
The musical.
Porch Time After Dark.
Time After Dark.
and it'd have to be late night theater over there. So.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'll let me dwell on that.
Yeah,
That would be interesting.
Yeah, love to. I mean, I think I don't know what I think, but seriously, I think about what you're interested in doing, or what you would like to see. Let's figure something out.
My thing is, it's just the reason why I tried out for that, the Phil Hess role. Not in a million years that I think I'd try out for it was outside the box, and I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
It certainly wasn't. I mean, you don't go around wearing mesh and carrying a sword at this point. Well, not out in public anyway.
Some people do.
But
I've seen it.
right. But it was just interesting to try out for it. And then when I got it, there was one other time we were down there, and it was for Toy Story. No, Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the narrator that reads the story.
Yeah, Gene Shepherd.
He wasn't there at the time they were doing something. I forget why I was down there, but I stepped in and read for him. They're like, "Hey, do you want to do it?" And I was like, "No." That would be fascinating, but no, I didn't want to do that one. I don't know why.
I mean, you've been in shows. I've not been in shows, but like the thing I've witnessed being involved with, Mary Mac players for years is when you see people playing these roles in the cast and sort of how they come together.
Sure.
And it's like being on any kind of a team.
Sure.
And
They put a lot of effort and time into that. It is amazing how hard they work.
Well, and I don't know if you haven't been to one of our shows recently. I don't know if, just to say, you think you're just you're going to see okay, that's the guy that cut my hair, whatever, and let's see if he can sing or whatever. The reality is the talent in Martinsville, like Zach and Cameron are doing a great job of bringing people down from Indianapolis to be in our shows. I mean, it's phenomenal. This is like, honestly, you would spend a lot more money to see a same quality show like in Chicago or New York or whatever, and you can see it right here.
Right down the road.
Right there, the third row.
Do you think we can do some shows like that at the Met?
I think so. We
I wouldn't know why not.
It's, you know what, the stage is, like, that's the thing. Our people looked at the stage and were like, we got to figure out how we're going to make that work.
Yeah.
But we'll make it work because...
If you can put it in the depot and make it happen there, I think you can do it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And if you have a show, especially the show with the kids, that really is going to draw the grandparents, the aunts and uncles.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That sells.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just do James and the Giant Peach down there.
No, they're doing Morgan County Ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Dean,
I'm already picturing at the Met.
Oh, boy.
The ghost.
I'll read about that one in the paper. I'm not gonna. I don't know.
it's a kids program, so it's probably not going to be too
It's
scary.
not gonna be too bad.
I don't know what your fear level
What
is.
your threshold is?
I'm about there with the kids.
When we got done with the Porch Time Paranormal, the one time we went, I had a preacher friend tell me, he was like, "Why are you wanting to attract something to come home with you?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "What if that follows you home?" I was like, "Hey, we're done with Porch Time." We are done with Porch Time. I saw Linda Blair when I was a kid, and I'll never want to see this again. So,
Oh my gosh.
anyway, guys, it's always fun with you guys. It's good to see you. I haven't saw you for a while. I need to get the chess guys and the kids back in there.
Yeah.
That little fart sat over there. That was the funniest kid ever. He would. Can we do a battle of DJs? That would be fun.
Oh, Battle of D. I've never seen anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
The only bad thing about that
That'd
is
be
it's
amazing.
not an open floor for people to dance to. It's a sit-down floor. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could stand up. I mean, there are. We have had bands in there that
that's
people
true.
do. There's kind of more space in the front than you would think for people to come down and dance in the front. But then other times there are some people that they're not comfortable coming down front to dance, so they'll just stand up wherever there's seated and start dancing.
Maybe you would.
Feel
I'm
the
not
spirit.
good enough dancing.
Okay.
If we can ever get the Fall Foliage Festival back downtown again, I would love to have, like one night, have Fall Foliage Bingo in there.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think you could do that on Thursday night or Wednesday night or something like that, or Friday night. I think that'd be a blast.
That'd be fun.
Right. I just got a hot tip on something they did recently at another place, plant bingo. That's a hot new thing.
Plant bingo?
Plants are back in.
Plants are back.
Yeah, I know. We kind of grew up with grandma having the plants, right? But kind of what's old is new again. And now, like young people, they're very into the plants.
Oh, one of my youngest daughter
bingo.
actually is. She has tons of plants.
Yeah.
Might be on the outside venue. That probably
Oh,
would
that's.
be.
Yep.
Yeah, you could.
That
Yeah,
would be very
James.
easily done in the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be. Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of space
Now,
for dancing.
that is owned by the city. That's in the Parks Department, correct?
That's the Parks Department. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. It's always fun to see you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting us.
I'm sorry I missed up on the date, but be careful when you go outside. Don't get struck by lightning or anything. So,
Okay.
it's big flash. Don't
Pace is short, Kevin.
Just be careful. But yeah, I know. This guy's the tallest one.
Yeah.
Let him-
Yeah, go out
Let
same
him
time.
go first. He'll go first.
And right when I was talking, a big flash went there. Yeah, there you go.
There it goes.
That's what I was like. Okay,
Yep.
don't go out there and get struck by lightning.
I'm gonna
Always
put
good
my
to have you
bacon
guys.
away.
Yep.
Anything else coming up, Dino, get a hold of me. We'll get you guys in here.
Yep.
And chess team for sure.
Yeah, awesome.
And we'll talk off air about some other things. So, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Fair starts tomorrow.
Yep.
Go get you some donuts. Love you guys. We will see you soon.